morning and welcome. I'm Stephanie Lillian, the Medical Mystic, and this is a quick yoga flow for the morning. So let's get started and jump right in. We're going to start in a nice, comfortable seated position, whether that's with your legs crossed or extended is up to you. Hands come to the knees or maybe at heart center, and just gently draw your eyes closed, just beginning to center yourself on your breath. We're going to take about 10 big breaths here to just center ourselves, get us connected with the breath, and just let everything else go as we greet this morning and begin to welcome the day. Let's take about 5 more big breaths. Sitting up nice and tall, gently sucking in the low belly and keeping the chin parallel to the ground. 2 more big breaths here. One more. Gently opening your eyes once you feel grounded. And on your next inhale, we're going to reach the hands out and around, and the palms are going to touch at the top. On the exhale, hands come to heart center. 2 more big sweeps following your breath. Inhale, out and around, palms touch at the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more big sweep. Inhale, out and around. And exhale, slow descend, hands come down. On your next inhale, bring your arms to T-shape. On the exhale, we're going to twist. Left hand comes to the right knee, right hand comes behind. On the inhale, we're going to come right back up to center. And on the exhale, go to the other side. So right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, left hand to right knee. This time we're going to pause. So the right hand's going to come behind you like a kickstand. Sit up super tall, and you're going to look behind you over your back shoulder. 3 more big breaths here. Low belly sucks in, shoulders pull down away from the ears. 1 more big breath. Then on the exhale, unwinding. Inhale, hands come out to the sides. And then exhale, right hand, left knee. Left hand comes behind like a kickstand. Inhale to sit up super tall. And then exhale, look behind you. If you feel like you're leaning back into that back hand, try to keep the shoulders over the hips. Let's take 3 more big breaths here. Sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head pulls towards the ceiling. 1 more big breath. And on the exhale, unwind towards the front of the room. Inhale, hands sweep up overhead, palms touch, and exhale, hands come to heart center. Drop the hands down to the knees. Big inhale, sit up super tall, lifting the crown of the head to the ceiling. And then on your exhale, begin to drop the right ear over to the right shoulder. We're stretching out the neck now. If this is enough of a stretch to the neck, here, stay here. If you want to add a little bit more of a stretch this morning, just simply place the right hand on the side of your head. Keep dropping that left shoulder down away from the ear. Let's take 2 more big breaths here, breathing into where you feel the stretch. 1 more big breath, chin is lifted, relax the shoulders. And then on the next inhale, drop the hand. Head comes back up to center. Same thing, other side. So big inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, dropping over left ear to left shoulder. Maybe you place the left hand on the side of your head. We're not pulling the head, just resting. Chin is slightly lifted as you look in front of you. Let's take 3 more big breaths. Keep dropping that right shoulder down. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come back up to center, and exhale here. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way to hands and knees, tabletop position. So find your way to tabletop, and we will meet up there. So once you're in tabletop, hands and knees, spread the fingertips wide, press through the palms, and press through the knees. Knees should be hips distance, low belly sucked in. On your next inhale, begin to lift the right knee up off the ground, bring it to parallel with the ground. On the exhale, drop it down just to a hover. We're going to do 4 more like this. Inhale to lift, low belly sucks in, try not to sway the spine. On the exhale, lower. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale down, inhale, lift. Exhale down, last one, inhale, lift. Exhale down. On your next inhale, you're going to bring the right knee straight out toward the right hand side. So I'm going to rotate so you can see that real quick. On your inhale, right knee's coming out to the side. On the exhale, we're dropping it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take a moment, shake out your wrists if you need to. We're going to do the same flow on the other side. So on your next inhale, left knee's going to lift up. On the exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, lift, squeeze the glute on the top, low belly sucks in. Exhale, lower. 3 more, you're doing great. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last 1. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Set the knee down for a moment, and then we're going to bring the knee out to the side. So on the next inhale, we're going to bring the left knee towards the left side, only lifting up to where you can balance. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep pressing through the hands. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 1. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Again, shake out the wrists if you have any tension in the wrists. And the next inhale, curl the toes under. Lift the knees up. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. We're going to be here for 5 big breaths. It feels good. Walk it out a bit. Bend the knees. Just get the head used to being lower than the hips. We're getting circulation back to the brain this morning. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Keep pressing through the palms. Pressing the hips back away from you. 1 more big breath. And then on your exhale, come back to hands and knees. And then we're going to shift to child's pose. So the big toes touch. Sink the hips back and rest down in child's pose. We'll be here for 5 big breaths. Maybe sway those hips side to side. Just feel into your body this morning. Notice how it feels as we're beginning to move it. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. 1 more breath. And then on the next inhale, walk your hands back towards you until you're sitting up on your heels. On the exhale, swing your legs out and around. Inch yourself forward to make room because we're going to lie down next. So hands reach out in front, and on the exhale, just slowly lower yourself down. We're going to move through some slight back bends this morning just to stretch out the back. So let's make our way to bridge pose alignment. The heels come in, heels are hips distance apart. You should just be able to touch the fingertips to the heels, so maybe inch down the shoulder blades down the back. Hands plant down on the ground. We're going to start with dips. So on your next inhale, press into the hands, press into the feet, hips lift up, squeeze the glutes at the top, and on the exhale, slow lower just to a hover. 4 more like this. Inhale, press up and squeeze. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, up and squeeze. Exhale, lower. Last 2, you're doing great. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep the chin lifted up off the chest. 1 more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. This time, we're going to inhale right back up. So press up, and we're going to hold for 5 breaths. Your choice. Either the hands stay by the sides, or maybe you shimmy the shoulders underneath you and clasp the hands. Let's take 3 more big breaths here. Keep pressing through the feet. Knee squeeze towards each other. 1 more big breath. And then on the exhale, slow descend down to your mat. We're gonna do one more bridge pose, and then we're gonna be wrapping up this morning's flow. You're doing so great this morning. Okay, bring your legs back into alignment, feet hips distance, hands by your sides, and on your next inhale, press through the feet and lift on up. Maybe you interlace your hands under your low back. 4 more big breaths. Keep pressing the feet down towards the ground. 2 more big breaths. You're doing great. Keep the chin lifted up off the chest. 1 more big breath. And on your exhale, lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Letting go of any tension in the low back. When you feel like your back is ready to kind of bend a little bit, just gently hug the knees in towards your chest, wrapping your hands around the shins and add a gentle rock side to side. Staying here with the breath, keeping the breath nice and deep. Let's take 1 more big breath like this. And then we're gonna move into just a nice gentle twist. So the arms are gonna come to a T shape on your next exhale, and the legs are gonna drop on over to the left hand side. You'll turn your gaze over your right hand, so looking over the right hand, and we'll take 5 big breaths here. Just breathing into this twist, sending the breath to the right side body. 3 more breaths. 1 more big breath here. And then on your next inhale, legs come back up to center. And on the exhale, we're just dropping them over to the other side. So knees drop on over to the right hand side, and you'll look over the left hand. 5 big breaths here. Again, imagine the breath going to the left side body. 3 more breaths. Awesome job as we wind down this morning. 1 more big breath here. And then we're gonna inhale the knees back to center. Exhale to hug them in. Let's move through happy baby next. So begin to point the feet up towards the ceiling, knees bend, and maybe you grasp onto the shins, maybe the outside edges of the feet, and just gently pull the knees down towards the armpits, maybe rocking side by side. You can even hold behind the thighs if that feels good for you. Let's take 2 more breaths in this pose, pressing the low back down to the ground. This should feel like a nice hip stretch. On your next exhale, insides of the feet come together, knees press towards the front of your room, front of your mat. Maybe you clasp around the feet. Maybe you just grab onto the shins again. Wherever this feels good for you. 2 more big breaths here. 1 more big breath, just letting those heels sink down towards the pelvic area. And then on your next exhale, just allowing the feet to fall in this shape. Hands come down by your sides and resting here. If this feels like a comfortable resting position for you, you can stay here. If you want, you can straighten out your legs to meet in our final resting pose this morning, Shavasana. So finding where it feels good for you. Resting down. Closing the eyes. Letting go of the conscious hold on your breath. Just taking a couple moments to feel how you feel this morning. And let's set this day off on a beautiful tone of gratitude. So bring into your awareness one thing that you're super grateful for today. Whatever that is, could be something simple like the roof over your head, or maybe for something that you have going on today. So just bring that into your awareness, saying the phrase, I am grateful for whatever it is. And just kind of feeling into that sense of gratitude, that thankfulness within. Gently begin to bring the awareness back into your body now by wiggling the toes and the fingers. Eventually deepening the breath and then rolling over onto one side to rest in a fetal position. Take your time. Just taking a couple moments resting down. And then eventually pressing yourself back up to seated at the front of your mat, keeping the eyes softly closed. We'll meet cross-legged or just in a nice comfortable seat. Hands will come to heart center and close the eyes. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice this beautiful energy you cultivated to start your day with. And take a moment to thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up here today to set a beautiful tone for your day. You did it. You showed up. You did an amazing job here today. The light in me honors the light in you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.